Yo guys, what is going on? And it has been quite a while since I've uploaded a YouTube video. Well, I guess not technically, since I've uploaded a few videos since then. This video was really meant to come out first before everything else, but I was just so excited to record and upload that podcast that I uploaded at first, and then just later on, really wanting to come back with certain ideas that I had in mind, just feeling so, I guess, energized about uploading videos that I pushed out those other two Wheel of Dokkan videos first. But this video is definitely something I didn't want to hold off for too long, so that's why I'm making it now. And basically, what I'm going to be talking about is just where I've been the last few months, that whole time frame of not uploading for, 3 months or so, as well as just what I'm planning to do in the future, because I do tend to change things up a lot. My consistency is really bad, so, I'm hoping that I could just really try and stay consistent as much as I can. It's just that a lot of things change as far as my mentality on things with YouTube, with the games that I play and record and upload, as well as just my schedule from week to week it changes up quite a bit, even though a lot of things stay the same. A lot of things change up quite a bit, so that's kind of what hinders me, but I'm hoping that just within this year, trying to hopefully work around a lot of stuff and at least try and record and upload as much as I want to, because like I said, I do have a plan, so I'll get to that, but I think first I'm going to explain, I guess, just where I've been the last few months before uploading. So basically, the first couple of weeks after I'd uploaded the race with Jay Fanta, which was like my last video before taking that long break, was, I was really busy at that time because there's a lot of things going on around me, as well as I was just busy with school and stuff like that, because I'm not too particularly, I'm not particularly good at school. Like, it's just not something that I care about too much with academics. Like, I enjoy math. I don't know why. That's like the one subject I enjoy over most. Science, I don't know. I'm not getting into all that stuff. But basically, there's just not much I enjoy about academics, just because for me, it's always hard to find a use for a lot of the stuff that I take. Like, a lot of the classes that I take are such crap that they just want to take your money, and that's how I feel about it. And so that's always like a driving decision for me to not do well in school. But one of my things is that I just want to really try and push forward, because it's something I need to do just moving on forward in life. And so, it's something that I definitely do want to do as a job, which I'm trying to go to be an accountant. So it's something that I definitely, it's going to very much help to have a degree for. So that's why I'm really going for it. And so within those couple of weeks after I'd uploaded my last video, I was really focused on trying to pick myself up, because I hadn't started off the fall semester too well. I was really just kind of didn't care all too much. Just things kind of fell very badly for me, so it was a bit of a struggle, and so I was already digging myself a hole from day one. And so at that point, I was so worried, because I had so many tests coming up and things like that to catch up on, that I was really focused on that. And after that, I was really just using a lot of the free time that I had to just sort of relax and not think about anything, because YouTube for me was more of a priority, and it's not something that I wanted to make a priority, but it just became one, because it's something that I wanted to do well and I wanted to grow, and you have to, be consistent for that, but I didn't want to have to make it a priority where it's like almost like a job. Like, I kind of have to get this stuff done. I have to get stuff recorded and edited and everything like that. And especially with collabs, when it relies on other people, that's when it can create an issue. But even for myself, a lot of times that's why I like YouTube for the most part, because I have free time to upload and record and do whatever I want whenever I want. But a lot of times I just don't have a lot of that free time, because then again, I keep thinking it's a priority. I have to get a video out. It's been a few days, right? So that really holds me back a bit. And then at that point, just when I had like all that free time, I kind of thought, I don't really need to come back, especially because at that time as well, I kind of had given up on everything else as far as the games I was playing. Like Brave Souls, I'd really dropped for a while. Dokkan I had dropped for quite a bit, and I'm still on the fence about it a little bit. Like, here and there, I'm trying to just come up with ideas, whatever I can, to try and just stimulate my enjoyment for it, because there's just not much going on for Dokkan for me. Like, I'm sick of summoning, I'm sick of, just doing all that, and I don't want to go with free to play, obviously, and that's where I feel like content is with Dokkan nowadays. You're either full free to play like Jay Fanta, or you're sort of in the middle where you do both. You do summons, you do free to play stuff, but at the end of the day, if you are a pay to play player, you are going to put a lot of money in, especially when you're making content on YouTube. And so that's something I just couldn't keep up with and didn't want to do, really. So that's why I did not do that. So I don't know. I think I'm going to try and just work on it again, try and come up with some other ideas. Maybe I'll try and invest in stones here and there, just so I can have that, but I'm not going to be doing too much. It really is just going to be more focused on other ideas. New banners come out, maybe I'll drop a bit, depending on if I enjoy the banner, really want to summon on it. You know, because you even look at other people nowadays, and it's interesting when I've seen a lot of people talking about, oh, you know, look at all this content we're getting. We got this Ultra Instinct Goku banner and the Ultimate Gohan banner. We're getting all this stuff right now. And it's kind of funny when people consider that content, because it may be content in terms of YouTube, like summoning and everything, but for me, that's not content. You know, I need to be able to have something to play the game, to grind, to do whatever. And for a lot of people, it's just dead. Even now, people are saying it's just dead. There's nothing to do. For me, I luckily have just a few things I can do here and there, like grind Goku Jr. He's back, which I didn't grind the first time, so I can do that. There's a few quests I can still grind for Dragon Stones, and just other things like that. So I mean, it's up to your preference on kind of what you think it is, but for me, content is being able to play the game without having to do much other than play. You know, like, again, a banner, unless I spend money, that banner means nothing to me. So I don't know, it's just interesting to see how people use that as an excuse as far as content when people try and compare Global and JP. I don't want to get into that, that's a separate video I want to make, but that's really a big reason why I stopped uploading, because then I had not much else to upload. As far as Bleach Brave Souls, it just wasn't fun for me. And those were kind of the two main games I was playing. Duel Links I started playing again. But again, if you're really not that great and not that too into the game and really trying to build these competitive decks, you really can't do too much. So that's why I sort of gave up on a lot of that. And so at that point, I was just like, well, I can sit here, relax, play the games I want, and do whatever. And a lot of people will try and bring up the fact, it's like, well, you can upload the games you want as well. But it's just, when it's an entirely different audience, it really can shift how your channel grows and how it goes. Because if I were to start uploading like how I used to upload, which was my NBA content, you know, not a lot of people are going to watch that from the Dokkan community, because they're about Dokkan and the mobile games, not about basketball. So even though a few of you might be, so it's just going to really change how things are done. And so that's why I still want to keep things the same here and try and have fun with it. But you know, I'm still not going to force myself if I don't want to, but I'm at a point right now where I do feel like I am enjoying, you know, everything. I'm still working at with Dokkan, trying to grind things, and really trying to build up my account a little more since I lost my last one, which is another video I'll definitely have to make of how I actually lost my account. So, again, other than that, though, my main focus right now is just to try and hopefully upload, I don't know, maybe 3 videos a day. My thing was I wanted to upload the podcast once a week or bi-weekly, but especially with it being so news oriented, that there's really not much I can talk about, especially right now. Like, there's stuff in Blazing that I could have talked about that came out since the last podcast. Dokkan, there's not much information. There's like about LR Vegito Blue, and that's about it. And then for Bleach Brave Souls, there's really not too much either, so there's honestly not too much content. So I'm still trying to figure out what I can do for the podcast to at least make it like a couple of weeks, at least once a month. I think that's something that can be doable. So it just sort of depends on how news really fluctuates. So yeah, like I said though, maybe if I can upload like 3 videos a week, not counting some like smaller videos like news videos or anything like that that may just come out of the blue, I think that it'll still be, you know, I think I'll still do pretty well. It's not going to be too much of an overload for me to upload like every other day or every day, especially with my schedule that I have, which is hard to upload every day. But I think it'll still suffice for what I want to do. And if it does end up picking up, then I could start changing my schedule up more, upload more, and definitely try and just stay more consistent with my content. And I'm still going to be uploading Dokkan. I may stream every now and again. Just depends, again, on my schedule, because a lot of times when I record, it's weird. It's like I can record when I can't stream, and if times I could stream, like I can't record. I don't know. It's like I can't do one or the other. It's a bit of an interesting thing, but I don't know. It's just how it is. But yeah, so hopefully for those of you who have stuck with me, who have, you know, come back and supported the channel, I do appreciate that. Any people who have come in as new subscribers, you know, this is basically kind of who I am, what the channel is going to be here going forward. So so you guys are aware, just kind of what you're coming into, and that's about it, I think. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any feedback or anything like that, definitely let me know down in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Don't give much feedback a lot of times when I do ask for it, but if you guys really could, I would really appreciate that. And basically that's about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.